What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. December 15th is looking really strong for album releases. We have Eminem, N.E.R.D., G-Eazy, Jeezy, and I'm blanking on one other that was in the list, but it is a big day for hip-hop. The last big day of 2017 for hip-hop. And adding his name into the list is Scarface. Scarface announced last night that he's going to be releasing a new album titled Deeply Rooted: The Lost Files. This is a 10-track project. 6 songs are new, and 4 of them are alternative / remixes of songs that are found on Deeply Rooted. Now, this is an exciting announcement to me. Deeply Rooted is one of my favorite albums in the last few years. It was easily one of the top 3 in 2015. Very underappreciated as well. I feel like Scarface put out an album that was nothing short of amazing for someone that is 20 plus years in the industry. He's still sounding like he's hungry. He's still sounding fresh. He's able to make music that sounds timeless. So I'm excited for the fact that he's doing The Lost Files. I know earlier this year Scarface started teasing new music, so I thought, okay, he's working on a new album. We're going to get something in 2018. That would be pretty cool. I was not expecting another album in 2017 though. On this album, the track listing came out, and I'll discuss it a little bit, but first and foremost, the first 2 singles that dropped from this album are incredible. Black Still is a very, how do you describe it? It's like Scarface at his most angry. He's really going off on the way that we're being treated in America. You know, blacks being treated in America. It's funny because Joyner Lucas put out his I'm Not Racist video. And, you know, I see the argument that, like, the black side was not represented right. So I seen someone on Twitter say that this Scarface song, Black Still, is the type of response that the black side should have gave in that Joyner Lucas video. And I would agree. It's just 2 minutes and 46 seconds of Scarface just ripping into America right now. The intro says, "This is the moment that is bound to shake the future." And if Scarface had like this huge platform, a Kendrick-like platform, I have no doubt in my mind that this record would be talked about everywhere. But that's why I'm doing this video, partly to spread the awareness. The other single is Same Old Same, and this one is good. It's not as good as Black Still, but it's still a good record. I feel like Scarface is going to release another stellar masterpiece, I would say. And then there's gonna be 4 songs that are alternative versions to records that were on Deeply Rooted. So you got an alternate version of Mental Exorcism. You have a record called Concrete Couch, which is a hot seat alternative version. I like that some of these alternative versions have different names, because then I'm wondering, okay, like, what are they going to sound like? Are they same beats, similar lyrics? Like, what would be very different about them? Especially if you're changing the name. Like, Mental Exorcism is the only one that is listed as just an alternative version, but the others have new names. Keep It Moving is now titled Gone. Anything is now Dollar Bill. So, to wrap this video up, I would say if you haven't listened to Scarface's Deeply Rooted, you should do that. Because this new album is not going to be like tacked onto the original. It's a separate project. So get familiar with Deeply Rooted. Bathe in the glory that is the record God featuring John Legend. Keep It Moving featuring Avant. What Do I Do featuring Rick Ross, Nas, and Zero. Like, all these different records that are just amazing that you would miss out on if you don't listen to Deeply Rooted. I highly recommend it. Then on December 15th, you can listen to Deeply Rooted: The Lost Files. So those are just a few thoughts that I had about this upcoming album from Scarface, Deeply Rooted: The Lost Files. Let me know what you think. Are you looking forward to it? Did you listen to Deeply Rooted? What were your thoughts on that album? How did it age for you? I listened to it today and it still sounds as good as it did 2 years ago. Afterwards, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermons Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.